I was scrolling through Facebook, and I ran across this video of a woman like touching Nicki Minaj's hair, kind of like behind her back, basically. And it just reminds me of like whenever I wear like the pink weave or whatever, I get a lot of like random strangers trying to touch my hair. And they don't ask either. I mean, like I like went to a festival, the grocery store. Like no matter where I go, it's like I see that they're intrigued, and then like they'll wait till I turn and then like reach for my shoulder and like grab it, and then kind of blush. You know what I'm saying? And then or they'll turn away from me like they're leaving, and then pivot back and then like touch it, you know. And then there's always that awkward smile. You see what I'm saying? Now if I took somebody's hand and like wrangled their knuckles or something, I'd be in the wrong, of course. But they just get a free pass to reach out because they're curious. I never agree with that, but it also depends on, I guess, like the energy they're displaying with it. If there's like a softness, a lot of times I can tell they just can't help it. It's almost like a kid looking at the gifts under the Christmas tree when they look at me. So, I try to brace for impact, I guess. But like I'm looking at the chick Tanya, I'm looking at her response to somebody else. But she was like, they were saying be careful touching others, the hugs, handshakes, and because their energy passes on to you. And I do believe there's some validity to that, in the sense that like when I'm in the zone, when I'm working, for example, inevitably someone will try to touch me, like grab my hands or touch my elbow. They'll do something to suddenly have to impede in my space and touch me. And then for the next few moments I'll move a little bit more clumsily. It's like normally when it's just my energy, I move with precision. But after that contact, I notice like, a little bit of butterfingers, a little bit of, it takes like a couple of minutes to regain that traction. And I always feel like because their energy is on me for a little while, I don't believe that the energy gets on you and stays on you perpetually or anything. But I do believe that, the contact can make a difference. And, I even have some people that, I know they clearly don't like me, but they always find some reason to like tap my shoulder, excuse me, or something. Tapping my shoulder like you can see it, but you know how it is. A little finger tap, or when they slide by, they just have to touch me, which I can't stand because it's like, ma'am, any touch from you feels like an assault, really, because I know that you don't like me. Like, don't take the narrow path knowing you're going to have to brush against me. Take the wide path and avoid the contact. But I believe they want some of the energy, that their desire is so intense that it's even stronger than their hatred. I did want the video to play, just well, it's a short little bit. See, like that won't cool to me.